Hey guys, this is Gorax and today will be a weekly update on Might and Magic Dynasty game. So this is something that I'll be doing weekly. We'll go through events, power rankings, and exciting fights that happen during the week. So let's start with the events. So we have a battle cry event, which means is the enemy layers to get plentiful of rewards. As you can see here, the rewards are quite nice. However, these cost a lot of stamina, but you got 2 days to finish it. So on top of extra rewards that you can get here, you'll get some troops as well. So it's worth doing it. And we also got military preparation, so getting an increase in power by creatures, which includes the creatures you can get from layers. You can get extra rewards as well, and that's quite a lot of speed ups when it comes to unit recruitment. And we still run in tactical resource reserve. So basically, when you do whatever you do in a game, you'll get a chest that contains a bit of resources or speed ups. It's a random one though. Now this week Blood Moon event is almost finished. There's only one guild still to do. The round, well, two guilds really, Emp and Phoenix, so they might do it a little bit later. At the moment, my guild, the Handsome Elite, we changed the name, is rank 1. If you guys want to play the game, make sure you apply to my guild. Just message me in the game and tell me you're my subscriber, and I'll make a spot for you. This round of Strongest Lord finished, and I'm not really happy about this even because they added PvP part to it, and all the other parts made really no sense. If you invested in all the different parts and someone was attacking during the PvP, you basically had no chance of winning. And this really introduced a forced fighting where strong players were fighting against really low power players, not letting them grow, and made a lot of people quit the game. Nevertheless, let's go through rankings. As you can see, Phoenix Guild did really well. They were fighting Emperor Guild and they scored a lot of points. See that guy Sim, but that is huge, okay? There's no chance you will get it without any PvP. As look at the previous season, okay, there's only 1.5 million points. We got 20 million points, okay guys, that is huge, and this is what I didn't like about this event, and that's why I didn't take part into it. Now moving forward, on Tuesday we have a road to rejuvenation, redeem everything you desire, let us work hard to fold the city. So you do some quests, you get the rewards, and you turn them into better rewards. Then city development, so you do daily quests to claim rewards. City expansion, so build and get rewards as well. Blood Moon Eclipse, this time around maybe we'll try tier 2, we'll see. Technological, so basically do some research and get points for it. These two will actually get harder and harder the stronger you are, because obviously you will be building something that takes couple days and you won't be able to finish here. And then we'll have Harvest Festival at the end of the week as well. This is it for the events. Now let's move through rankings and see what changed, because quite a lot has changed since the last time I've done it. So this time around I'm gonna make a longer video, so go look through the powers. As you can see, Phoenix Guild is on top of the rankings. I got one of my guys, Lal. He's a 4th and he's a very low spender, so his power is quite amusing. And then another member of my guild is the Cloud. Okay, so as you can see in the top 10 there was basically most of the Phoenix guys. Due to the PvP, even the Force Guild ranking changed as well. The Bat is on top of the killing ranks, and the castle level is 21, and that is huge. I'm level 17, my castle is cooking to level 18 now. I have a level 21, that is a lot. Now hero rankings are not really something interesting. Basically whoever Spore Rosalie and max her out will be first here. She's a paid hero you can get from VIP packs. And level wise, Lyle got level 50 Sunita, and this is why, even though these purple heroes are weaker version of the legendary one, they can still be useful because you can easily level them up to level 50 and make them quite strong. As you can see, most of these heroes will be a purple here. Now the most interesting thing that changed is the guild power ranking. Emperor, which were leading the power ranks through most of the time of the server, dropped because Phoenix kicked their ass. Emperor is now doesn't have any upper hand. They're trying to do peace treaties with everyone around because we have an eye fight coming up very soon and they can't really contest it. I believe after all that fighting that happened this weekend, most of the players from Emperor Guild has left the game anyway. They might prove me wrong and actually contest for the eye, which will be quite interesting. If I'm online, I'll try to record the most interesting fights. There are a few reports that I managed to snapshot. However, keep in mind, I'm not gonna show any screenshot when it comes to tile hitting. I hate tile hitting and I will not promote it, so I'll only show you guys the castle fights. Okay, as you can see here, Might of Magic attacked Emp Omito and they kind of destroy him. It's not a big force he has left, it's only 42,000, but they lost 5,000. And let's go through these reports quickly. So as you can see here, I was scrolling down to see what casualties the guys had, and it's not consistent. It's very hard to tell how this works, because sometimes, as you can see, sometimes the guy loses tier 4 units and then he loses tier 3. In most of the games that I've played, you first lost your bottom tier units and then your higher tier units. And as you can see, it's quite random, so I wonder what the mechanics here are. Now this is another raid on Amp. Remember, this time around it was Hannah. She's got injured 55,000 units, so that's quite a lot of resource to get back to the game. And the interesting thing is they lost 11,000 units as well. They only used 8 members to attack her. And as you can see, we'll go through the casualties. So he's lost tier 5 units here on the attack, which he should never do. He should never send tier 5 units. You should attack with tier 3 and 4. As you can see, another guy lost 4. So it's inconsistent. You can't really tell what you lose, and this is weird because usually when I was playing war games, we used to send 20% of lower tier units, 80% of the top tier units, and we usually only lost the low bottom tier units. Now I'm gonna show you guys an example of what you should not be doing. Okay, so one guy on Phoenix Guild set up an 8-hour raid on a banner with 1 unit, just to troll the enemies, and some people without thinking joined that rally. So as you can see, that guy was only using 1 hero, so that means his units were not boosted by stats. And the guild amp, obviously to fight that back, they reinforced the banner, and they get injured 65,000 units. However, the enemies, they lost 175,000 units. That is huge. As you can see, this is the guy. He put a 1 unit rally, 8-hour rally, to annoy your enemies because their screen was flashing red for 8 hours. Now all the guys that join, look how much stuff they lost. Okay, that is quite a big loss, and this is something you should avoid. You should think twice before you do stuff like that, because your members, they might not be looking at what you're rallying and they will join it thinking it was a chaos tower. So this is it for this week's update. Next week we'll have a knife fight, so hopefully there will be some interesting fights happening and I'll be able to record them. If you guys are watching that and you're playing, if you got some good screenshots of fights, please make sure you send them to me and I'll cover them in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay safe and see you later.